Hey guys, welcome back in CodeSphere. So today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you that how you can implement send message functionality in this social media app using Firebase. We can see that this is a real-time chat system, and when I will send any message that hey, and I will click on the button send, so you can see that the message is increased here, and this is our message. And when I will open this, so you can see that hey, date, receiver ID, sender ID, and you can see that the message is also appearing here. So today in this tutorial I'm going to show you that how you can send how you can do this in this social media app without using Firebase. So guys, without wasting time, let's start. And after a long time I am making this tutorial because this is a very requested tutorial by my users. So I hope you guys will watch this till last, because if you don't have time, so you guys can save this video for later, but don't forget to watch this video because this is going to be very interesting video. So make sure you watch this till last, and that is going to be very interesting video. So guys, hope you will watch this till last because you will learn a lot of things, and don't miss any step that I'm showing you in this tutorial. So without wasting time, let's start. So guys, first of all, what here we will do is that we have to create a resource file, and that will be for the background. So click on this, then new, and then drawable resource file, and its name will be search underscore back, and then make this shape. And then inside this one we will use very two simple things: one solid for color, and that will be Android color, that will be Android, and secondary text dark, then close this one. After this you need corners, and that will be Android radius 30 dp. Close this one. Now we have the drawable file, understand, so we can proceed for now. So guys, after this you have to create a activity, and that is called chat activity. Let me close this one. So open this package, click on this, new. Now here we will create a empty activity, and its name will be chat activity. Now create this one, and you can see Gradle sync is in progress, and now you can see that Gradle sync is successfully done. So after this guys, here what we will do is that you have to change this constant layout to linear layout, and then after this orientation is mandatory, so you have to give it, understand. Then here we will use a very basic edit text, that will be match parent wrap content, and then after this int will be search layout margin 5 dp, padding end not required, id the important one, search underscore user, then drawable background, search back, then padding not bottom, padding equals to 10 dp, understand. Then after this we need one more drawable for searching. So click on this, then new vector asset, click on this one, then search, choose this one, search not, make this one icy gray search, then finish. And now after this you have to open this gray search. Now let me make this one gray, delete. And then after this here you have to give the color, you can give white, and then after this when you will see this, click on this, and now we can choose that tab indicator, and then okay. So guys, now here you can see that you have to give drawable start, and that will be icy search gray, and then padding start 10 dp or 20, depends on you, and then drawable padding 10 dp. Now it's looking good, yeah, we can say it's pretty good. And then after this you have to give the text color, text size So you can give text size, that's okay I think. Text size, yeah, text color should be Android black obviously. And then after this, close this one. So now we are done with this edit text, guys. So we can proceed for the recycler view. So click on this recycler view, and that will be match parent, then match parent. Now we have this, and then after this you can give the margin, layout margin 3dp, very little, not too much, understand. And then id will be rv underscore chat, and search user ch, write ch in the ending so you can understand that it is for chat activity. So you can see that rv chat, or ch is enough I think. Yeah, it's enough. And then after this, let me close this one. I will increase the margin 5 dp, it will be more beautiful. Yeah, so after this we can proceed for now. So close this one, and chat activity, search back, and close this one. Yeah, so after this we have to create a layout file which will work as item. So for this, guys, what you can do is that we already have a layout file for questions. You can see this is questions. So guys, our search item will also look like this. So simply copy this code, copy this layout file, and then you have to paste it in this layout, control plus v. But make sure to change its name, and that will be chat underscore profile underscore item. Understand? Now you have to delete some things from here. Understand? Like this reply button, delete this one, delete this one. And let me show you the text color for make this one 20 sp. And here, guys, we will make the text not hint. This time we will make it text, that will be send message. See, that is the only change that you have to do. And it is for name, so let it gray. And this is for text color, so let it be black color. Yeah, so I think now it's okay. So guys, after this you have to change the IDs of all of them. Yeah, so first of all, change this. It is iv question item, so make it iv ch underscore item. And then iv time question item tv, so make it send message ch, send message item btn. And then this one is for name, so make it ch. So basically I'm trying to say is just give something so you can understand it. It is for chat activity. So you can see that now all the IDs are given, ch, and this linear layout is just useless, delete this one. Yeah, so guys, now we have this very basic layout, understand. So in case if you want, so you can make any other changes in case if you want, but I will not make because I think it's okay. So after this, guys, we can proceed here. So you have to write the profile. And guys, that if you are new to this channel and you haven't watched my previous videos of social media apps, so you can watch it. Or source code is also available, but I think it will be better if you will see the tutorials. You can understand more easily that how extraordinary things, how good things I'm showing you in this tutorial, in this series, in a very simple way. That's why I will recommend you to watch my social media app series. And guys, if you like my tutorials, you can also donate me some money. Its link is in description box, also in channels about. You can go and donate me some money if you think my tutorials are helping you and you like my tutorials, so it will be helpful for me. So guys, after this, here we will write we will create a method set profile in chat. And make sure, guys, as you can see that this is profile view holder class. I'm not creating any other class especially. See, it's quite same. So after this, guys, what here you have to do is just simply control plus c, and then control plus v. And then after this, inside this, guys, we will do some validation, and that will be very simple validation. First of all, write firebase user, then user equals to firebase auth dot get instance dot get current user, and then string, that will be uid equals to user dot get uid. After this, so we can write user id. That will be okay. After retrieving the user id, you have to give the reference for all of them. So how many things we are using in this chat profile item? Image view, 2 text view, 3 text view. That's all. 3 text view and 1 image view. So first of all, write image view, and then you can directly give the reference. I think so, yes, equals to item view dot find view by id r dot id dot ivch. So you can see that ivch, especially you can define it, and then text view. For this, guys, I will recommend you to text view should be name equals to name tv equals to item view dot find view by id r dot id dot name ch. See, whenever I write ch, it especially determine it just differentiate the ids. And after this, you have to write text view, that will be for prof tv. It is for profession tv, or yeah, short form is prof tv, don't get confused. So after this, find view by id r dot id dot ch. You can ch item send message name rv. What is the profile for this one? So ch item tv, ch item prof, yes, ch item prof, yes. So now you can see that it is working pretty good. And guys, for this one, for this send message, you should declare it here, because there is a reason. If you will declare it inside that method, so it will not visible, it will not appear in the chat activity, but later we need it. That's why I'm doing it. So after this, write item view dot find view by id r dot id dot send message ch. Yeah, after this we can proceed for now. So write if user id dot equals uid. So guys, here we are doing a very simple validation, that if the user id of the user and current user id will match, so you will not be able to send message to yourself. That's why I'm doing this. So if both user id will match, so what we will do is that we will load all the data, picasso dot get dot load, and load will be url dot into image view, understand. And then we will also set name tv dot set text, not visibility, set text, that will be name, understand. And prof tv dot set text, that will be profession, understand. But guys, you have to make the send message button set visibility invisible, so you will not be able to send message to yourself, understand. And if control plus c, if it is not matching, so you can send message to other users. That's a very simple validation, nothing is very complex, understand. So guys, if the user id of the user on which you will click and your user id will match, so you will not be able to, basically what here I'm doing is that you will not be able to send message to yourself, understand. That's a very simple logic, you can see. After this, you can go in this chat activity, because it's time for the chat activity, understand. Make sure the reference is correct, because it creates runtime crashing and I don't want errors. And guys, you have to change this fragment activity to application. Yes, make this one application. Yeah, so it will be okay. Now we can proceed in this chat activity, guys. So first of all, here what we will do is we will declare some basic profile ref basic variables, which is mandatory. Firebase database equals to Firebase database dot get instance, and then after this recycler view. After this, edit text, search et, not et, not rt, search et. After this, we can proceed for now. So guys, here what we will do is that give reference search et equals to find view by id r dot id dot search user ch, yes. Then recycler view dot first of all id, find view by id, r dot id dot rvch dot rvch recycler view chat. And then after this, recycler view dot set as fixed size pass true. Then again recycler view dot set layout manager, then new linear layout manager. Then after this, writes chat activity dot not super dot this. Yeah. So guys, after this we will give the reference profile ref equals to database dot get reference, and that will be, so for this you have to go in this create profile activity, so we can check that what is the reference of all the users. Understand? Yeah. So here you can see that this is a reference for all users. Control plus C, then go back. You have to paste it. Yeah. Now we have the reference for all the users. So we can simply go for now. So here we can see is we can do is search et dot add text listener, then new, then text watcher, and now we have this codes. Understand? So guys, just stop it for now, and then after this we will go for the on start method. Yes guys, so we will retrieve the data. So write on start, not view on click listener, sorry, on start. So inside this on start we will retrieve the data because we will use Firebase recycler adapter. So for this guys, you can open any, you can go in the profile activity because there we are already retrieving the profiles, so it will be easy for us to retrieve. We will not yeah, here you can see all user member, and yes, we have this codes. Control plus C, go back chat activity, and then control plus V. And now guys, we don't need to copy a lot of codes, I think. Yeah, delete these codes from here, and then after this you have to make this one recycler view. So guys, if you are new to this channel and you think that it is quite confusing, guys, it is not confusing, it is very simple. You just have to follow the series and you will understand everything, guys, don't worry. So here you have to give the chat profile item, yes, and then here you have to write you just need to, oops. So here you have to make this one chat activity dot this, and then okay. So for now, don't make this one show user because I will change it later. Now I haven't created it, that's why I'm doing this. But guys, for now what here we can do is that you can see that here you have to make get application, and then get name. So make this one set profile in chat. Now the error is gone, you can see it's quite simple. And then after this guys, here you have to make this one send message btn. So that is why guys I declared its variable above, so it will appear here. See, it's quite easy. And after this guys, we can proceed for now. So what here you have to do after this is change this profile reference is correct, everything is correct, I think. Yeah, so now data should retrieve. So guys, after this here let me see the check, let me check the codes again. Everything is pretty good. Yeah, so after this what here you have to do is just simply copy this codes from here, control plus C, and now we can go in that text watcher. Understand? So guys, here you have to paste the codes inside this after text changed. Understand? Paste these codes, and guys, here we are implementing the search. So what here basically we will do is that we have to write two more lines of codes, and that will be query equals to search et dot get text dot to string dot uppercase, and then after this you can write query, and that will be for Firebase database, and search. After this write profile ref dot order by child name, then dot child start at, that will be query, and then dot end at query plus some special code that is provided by the Firebase. Actually, it is I don't know the reason of this code, but it is mandatory provided by Firebase, so we have to follow the steps. So guys, now we also implemented the search bar. So whenever you will click the search tab and you will write something, it will show the user at the top. Yeah, we implemented it now. So after this guys, we can create a one more activity that is for messaging activity, in which we will do messages. So click on this, then new, then activity, and that will be empty activity, and its name will be message activity. Enter. Now we have this. Go back here, and then you have to make this show user to chat activity, I mean message activity. Yes, done. See guys, it's almost done. So guys, make sure the reference is correct. Sometimes wrong reference causes runtime crashing. Make sure the file is correct. Make sure the reference of recycler view is correct. And these things create problem, and if these things are correct, then it will not create any problem. Trust me, it will work pretty good. So guys, now we can remove this fragment 3, fragment 2, create profile view holder, message activity. Yes, so chat profile activity, everything is pretty good. This is for chat, and yeah, chat activity, message activity. So guys, now we will work on this one. So for this guys, here what you can do is that you have to open this fragment 2. Yes, so again guys, I will copy some codes. So those who are new to this video, new to my channel, may be thinking that I'm copying and pasting all the codes and it is really hard to understand. So guys, I'm telling you, please watch this series from the beginning, because it will be good for you, because you will learn a lot of things guys. Trust me, you will learn a lot of things. That's why I'm telling you to do this. So please watch this series from the beginning, and it will be very easy for you to understand that how many things that I'm showing you in this series. So make sure. And after this guys, again you can see that we copied the text, so we have to do some changes, and that will be, this is for questions. So guys, here you can make this one, you have to change this text to username. Understand? We will remove the text bold style, and that will be text color will be, make it black, Android black. Understand? And id will be also different. So where is the id? Actually don't have id. Now we have to give it id. That will be user name underscore message tv, username message tv. Understand? Then after this, there is a very basic image view, so make it iv message. Yeah, that's okay. And then after this guys, here what we can do is yes, close this one, this card view. So after this, we can proceed for a thing that is image button, image view. That will be wrap content, I mean you can make it 50 dp, and then after this 50 dp. After this you have to write source and then close this one. Yes, you can see that. Yes, so guys, for now we can proceed from here. So for its source, we have to create a drawable again. So click on this, then new, then vector asset, and this is going to be, click on this and type send, and we have this send, I see send black. Okay, finish, then search send, I see baseline send, I see send black. Yeah, this one, remove this line tint, so it will be white, and we want white color. Understand? So guys, now we have this one. Let me close these useless things. So give IC baseline send, and it is of black color, white color, sorry. So guys, after this, for its background, we have to create three more drawable layouts, and make sure that it's a shape, not selector. So its name will be, yeah, send back, and and then after this make it shape, and this time we will use again a property solid, that will be Android color red. Close this one, and then we will use some corners. So top right radius will be 20 sp, and then again top left radius will be 20 dp, and you can give make it dp, yeah. And then after this again bottom left radius, it will be 20 dp, yeah. So it will look beautiful. So as you can see that, yeah, that's okay. So after this, when you will give here the background, and that will be send back, so it will look beautiful. So let me fix its constraint. So I will make this one, yeah. So now you can see that it is looking pretty good. Actually, guys, we have to make some changes, and top left radius is fine, and delete these two ones because it is not like that. Actually, I created the message background layout instead of this one, so I think pretty it's too much. I think 30 sp is pretty fine. So guys, I think now it will look beautiful, yeah. So you can see that the button is created successfully, understand, it's looking beautiful. So after this, guys, now it is send back, and after this we have to create two more. So click on this send back, control plus C, and we have to create two more for messages. Click on this, control plus V, and this time this will be for sender, yeah, that's okay, senders back. So senders back, we have this now, so we can make some changes is yeah, this time we can write top right radius, and that will be 20 sp, and make this one 20 sp, and then after this again bottom left radius, and that will be for 20 sp. Actually it is a background of messages that you will send, understand. And then after this you have to copy this one again, control plus C, and then go back, control plus V. This time we will make it receivers back, yes, receiver back. Close this one, send back, understand. And this one is for receivers back. So what here we will do, guys, is we have to change the color, and for this what you can do here is click on this and then click on this. So here we can do is yeah, you have to write, first of all, write Android, and then after this we will use secondary text dark, it's pretty good. And bottom left radius, so instead of this you have to make bottom right radius, and that will be 20 sp. So this is going to be the only difference. Top left, top right, bottom right, it's pretty okay. So now we have receiver back, we have senders back, we have this buttons back, we have back of all of them. So now we can proceed with this yes. So make it username message tv, and image view username message tv. So this time I'm gonna make a little bit of change here. So what is it is I will make this card view linear layout, and then remove this background property, it is not required, and make orientation, that will be horizontal instead of this. See, now it's looking pretty good, yeah. And for now this text view, and then this card view, and yes, it's okay. So instead of this card view I will just simply cut this from here, control plus X, and then go before this one, control plus V. Yes, now it's looking pretty good. So here we have to make some little bit of changes. So make the margin left 20 dp, 20 dp, yeah, it's pretty good. Then after this it's time for this to make it 2 dp, and now it is 2 dp, it should be in the left 5, it was good. Margin padding start, so remove this one, and then margin left, It is removed. Then why there is too much space? Drawable padding 2 dp. That's not a space. Actually, something margin right. This one is creating the problem. Delete this one. Yeah. Now margin left. What else is the problem? But I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And I have to remove this drawable start. It's not required. Yes. So now it should be removed. Drawable left. Yes. Now we have this. So it will look. I think it's good. Yeah. And this one. That's okay with it. Drawable padding. No drawable. No padding. Understand? So now you can see that, guys. It is. We are almost done with this upper side. You can implement a arrow button if you want, so we can make it, but now I think it's okay without it. We can proceed for now. So guys, after this, here we are going to use edit text, a very basic edit text. Yes, edit text that will be of 300 dp, and its height will be wrap content, and text size is going to be almost 20 sp. I think it's fine. And then hint is going to be enter message, and then text color is going to be Android black, and hint color is going to be obviously red. It will look pretty good. Then padding is going to be 3dp. We need some padding to make it beautiful. Why is it padding? So let me remove this line. Red, and then yeah, it's okay. So now we can fix its constant. So click on this and then drag it to the down, drag it here, and yeah, it's okay. Not like this. We should make it yeah, that's a little bit no, I think now it's fixed. Yeah, so that's correct for now. So after this, guys, we can write one more thing. Image button that will be wrap content, and source. Then close this one. So for its source, again we have to go here, drawable, click on this, then new vector asset, click on this one, and search for camera. Yes, we need camera. Then enter IC baseline camera, finish, and then again click on this new vector asset. This time we will go for mic, and then next, understand, right camera, then mic, and remove this tint line from both of them, and you have to give the color darker gray. Camera, remove this line and give the color darker gray, darker gray. Close this one, close this one, give source camera, understand, and background Android transparent, and yeah, transparent. Then padding 10 dp, correct. Now you have to, yeah, drag it. That's looking pretty good. So for now I will make this one to 50 dp. Yes, so we can have our one more. Yeah, that's okay. And then after this this constant should not be here. Yeah, after this you need to copy this one, control plus C, and then control plus V, and this time we will make this one IC baseline mic. Yeah, it's okay. And you have to make this mic a little bit right side, and make this camera, make the camera in the left, and I think what is this? Remove this one. Yeah. So now you can see that click on this camera and make the camera in the left and the mic in the right. So we will work on this later if you think that it is because it's sometimes this fixing this is a little bit complicated. Yeah, but when you run the app, then actually you realize that it is not that mm, constant is wrong, but that's okay. Actually, guys, you can fix this. You can create this layout file at least by your own. It's not a very complex thing. You can see that I will show you the Java part. So for now, I can switch to this design and then I can zoom. So you can see how is it looking. So if yeah, it's looking good. I think so. Yeah, you can go back, split two, and then guys, after this, what here you have to do is just simply close this one drawable. We don't need it anymore. Now we have created all the drawables. So after this, it's time for the recycler view, the most important one, because that's how we will retrieve the messages. Understand? So for now, close this linear layout from here. Yeah, now we have only this. So you can write recycler view, match parent, and then guys, here we will give the padding margin top. Margin top should be 60 dp, and yeah, see margin top 60 dp, and then again margin bottom 50 dp. Yeah, then id, very important, id is going to be rv underscore message, then close this one. Correct, it's absolutely fine. After this we can proceed to the Java part guys, and in Java part, first of all, we are going to create a very basic class, that is Java class, and it will be for, yeah, message member. Click on package, new Java class, that is going to be message. I think we have 3s. Yeah, message member, make it capital M, message member. And this time we are going to declare some strings here. Write string, that will be name, and first of all message, then time, then date, then message type, because later we will upload images too. Sender uid, receiver uid, and I think that's all for now. So if guys, in future if we want to increase the childs, we can increase it, there is no problem. For now, message, time, date, type, receiver id, sender id, and that's enough. Understand? We can proceed with it. So guys, first of all, you have to select this one, select this whole line, then alt plus insert, getter and setter, control plus a, enter, and we have this. Boom. After this you have to write public, then message member. Actually it is an empty constructor that is required for real-time database, that's I'm creating this. So guys, this is message member class that you have to create, and then after this you have to create message view holder. Click on this new, and yeah, Java class, that will be message view holder, message view holder. So you have to extend recycler view dot view holder, then click on this, create constructor matching super. Yes. So guys, here after this you have to declare some variables like text view, and that is sender tv, and then receiver tv. So guys, after this we can proceed now. Only we need to declare these two text views, and then we will give reference for it. So write yeah, before this we have to create a layout file. So click on this, then new, and that is message underscore layout, and this is going to be quite interesting. You have to make this one linear layout. Understand? And orientation is going to be vertical obviously, and then here we are going to use a text view, and everything will be wrap content, not to match parent. We need to make it wrap content because we don't have any idea that what how long the message will, so we should make it wrap content. That will be better. And text is going to be message, and then text color is going to be, this time it will be black because it is for the receiver. And then margin 200 dp, I think it's fine. And background is going to be receiver back, yes. And then text size 15 sp, and then padding 9 dp. I think it's good. Yeah, close this one. And then after this you have to copy this one, control plus C, control plus V. The only line that you have to add is first of all give it id will be receiver underscore tv, and here you have to give id sender underscore tv, and change the background, and that will be receiver's back, I mean sender's back, sender back, yes. And text color will be white, layout gravity will be right. See, it's pretty good, isn't it? It's very simple to see, simple to implement, and to make its high trap content. Otherwise when you will do message, so it will appear too long. Yeah, and then you will say, sir, why my only one message is appearing? So after this guys, you can go in this message view holder for now, and you have to write yes. So I think now we have this, so it should be visible. So for this you have to write public, that will be public void, and we will create set message. So for this write set message, and then here you have to pass the application context, then application, and then after this guys, here you need to write something, and it is open this message member, and copy this whole line from here, control plus C. You know guys, whenever you are creating this method in view holder, so make sure the pattern is same, and if the pattern is different, it will create problem in runtime. It will not create problem, actually it will retrieve the different data because the child is different. That's why make sure the pattern is same, that's why, understand? Now I can see that the pattern is almost same because we copied and pasted. So now we can proceed. So after this guys, you have to write sender tv, and that will be dot item view, sorry, actually we are giving reference, on right, item view dot find view by id, item dot find view by id, that's r dot id dot sender tv, and then after this receiver tv equals to item view dot find view by id, r dot id dot, and that is receiver tv, understand? Now we are done with this. So after this we can retrieve the user id, firebase user equals to firebase auth dot get instance dot get current user, and then after this string current uid, and equals to user dot get uid. So guys, now we have the user id, so we can do the validation, very easy and simple validation, right? If current uid dot equals sender id, what we will do, and then else if, not get item id, else if current uid dot equals receiver id, then what we will do, see, this is very simple validation. So if current user id and sender's uid will match, so we will do is receiver tv dot set visibility, and that will be gone, understand? And then we will write sender's tv dot set text, that will be message, understand? And in this we have to do the different. So for now, and after this guys, you have to write sender tv dot set visibility, and that will be gone, and receiver tv dot set text, that will be message. So that is a very simple and easy part of validation that we have to do. So now we have the message layout, we have this message layout, we have view holder, we have a message member. So guys, now we can proceed with this message activity.java. So now we will finally do the message, and finally we will retry the message. We will do both the things together, understand? Don't get confused, these things are very simple. Just follow my steps. Recycler view, and then image view. Yes, image view, and then after this image buttons, image button for send btn, cam btn for camera, and mic btn for recording a voice. Three, and then text views, that is for not here. Yeah, we have a text view for username, understand? And then after this, guys, we have a edit text, and that is for oops, edit text message et. And now firebase database equals to firebase database dot get instance, and then database reference, and that will be root ref 1, root ref 2, understand? Then close this one, and then message member. So for now we can go inside this one. So guys, inside this chat activity, we have given the message activity. So here you can see that, guys, we are sending some data from this intent, and here we are sending name of the user, understand, and its profile url and its user id. These three things are required in this message activity. So for now, in this message activity, we can do is we have to retrieve them, but before this, write string, and that will be receiver underscore name, then receiver underscore uid, then sender underscore uid, and sender uid, receiver uid, understand? Now we can play with the very little bundle, understand? So first of all, guys, here we will drive the data. So simply write bundle, then extras, or bundle, whatever you want to write, get intent, understand? Then dot get extras semicolon, after this bundle. So before this, if bundle not equals to null, so what we will do here, yeah, so we will retrieve yes, one more url, that's okay. Write url, that is for bundle dot get string, and that is then after this receiver name equals to bundle dot get string, understand? And then again receiver uid dot get string equals to bundle dot get string, then it's key. And now after this, open this chat activity, url, receiver name, and uid. Name के लिए, so for name you have to write n, and for uid you have to write uid, and for url you have to write uid. Name n, url uid. Okay, so now we retrieve all of them, and if there is any error like else, so we can show a toast message that user missing. Yeah, that's okay. So after playing with this bundle, we can proceed finally. So after this, guys, you have to initialize the message member, write message member, then message member equals to We already declared it, I think. Yeah, we already declared it. So write message member equals to new message member, initialize this class. And now after this you have to give the reference for all of them. So first of all, write recycler view equals to find view by id r dot id dot rv message. You can see that it is, let me open this one. Its id is rv message. So rv recycler view and message, so you can understand it easily. Then recycler view dot set layout fixed size, pass through. Then recycler view dot set layout manager, new linear layout manager. So new linear layout manager, and then inside it you have to pass message activity dot this. Now we have this, so we can proceed with it. Write image view equals to find view by id r dot id dot username message username. Let me go back, click on this. What is the id? Image view message. So write image view message, and then after this you have to give message et equals to find view by id r dot id dot message click on this one, and its id is message et. Yes, and then here you have to write message et and go back, and then you have to make this one message et. Now it's correct. And also this one, so make it message et. Fine. Go back now here in this Java class, and then after this for send btn equals to find by id r dot id dot btn send message, btn send. So what is the id of send btn? And here click on this one, and it's the id image button send, image button send. So here we have to write image button send, and then after this for now we can let audio button and camera button, it's okay. So because now we don't need it, later we will focus on it. So now we are done with this IDs and references. So guys, now we have to fix the data that we retrieved. So for now you have to write picasso dot get dot load url dot into image view, understand, and then receiver name, username. What is the text view for yes, username, it's for username, and we have to give its reference username equals to find view by id r dot id dot username tv, username message tv. So write username dot set text, username, not this one, you have to write receiver's name. Yeah, that's correct. And then after this guys, you have to proceed with the, yes, also with current user id. So write firebase user equals to firebase auth dot get instance dot get current user, then sender uid equals to user dot get uid. So guys, now you can see that we are successfully retrieved the data of the user, understand, from which you want to talk. And then after this, here you have to give the reference. So write root ref 1 equals to database dot get reference, and that is a message, oops, So inside this you can write message, understand, then dot child. So guys, now watch very carefully what here I'm doing. First of all, write sender UID, then dot child, then receiver UID, understand. And then after this you have to write root ref2 equals to database dot get reference, and that is message dot child receiver UID and dot child sender UID. So guys, now you can see that what exactly here I'm doing, that I will create a child of I will create a root child of name message. Inside it we will have two subchilds, sender UID, and inside it we will have receiver UID and then receiver and then sender. So for example, whenever you will send, so it will work with this reference, understand, and when you will retrieve a data, so it will work on this reference, understand. So you have to follow this step, make it very correctly, understand. And after this write send btn dot set on click listener, then new, then on click listener, so send button. Yeah, so we will create a method send message, it is showing red, click on this red bulb, and then create method message activity. Now we have this, understand. So guys, first of all we will do the message successfully. So write string, that will be message equals to message et dot get text dot to string, and then after this we need time, because we will also save the date and time. So click on this fragment 2, because not in this fragment 2, click on the ask activity. Yes, here we are getting the time and date. See, control plus C, close this one, go back, and then guys here you have to write control plus V, and now we have the date and time, we can proceed with it. And now when we have date and time, so we can save the message. So first of all write if message dot is empty, so we will show a toast message, cannot send empty message, understand. Else if it is not empty, so what we will do is a message member dot set sender, oops, yes, set date, that will be, let me make this one set date to make it save date, then message member dot set time, so save time, understand. And then yeah, now it will look good. So after this message member dot set time, we are done with time, so set message, that will be message, and then message member dot set sender UID, set receiver UID, right, receiver UID, message member dot set sender UID, right, sender UID, understand. And then set message member dot set type. So for now guys we will make it text. Why? Because there is a reason guys, you know, if when we will upload the images, I mean when we will when in next video I will implement the images sending in tag in, I will implement how you can send images through text, I mean through chat. So when we will implement this, so we will work with this text part, we will use some validations, it is image, it is audio file or anything else, but for now you can go with the text, understand. Just because I want to make this thing simple, that's why follow what I'm doing and it will work. Right, id string id equals to root ref1, then dot push, it's a key that is generated by Firebase automatically, root ref1 dot child id dot child, oops, child, that will be id, and then dot set value, that will be message member, understand. And then you have to copy these two lines of code, because guys in next tutorial we will send images, so when we will send images we will work with this text part. But for now you can stop it, I'm not telling you to stop it, I'm just telling you to hold it. Root ref1, root ref2, so now we have this root ref, and then when it is done, so you can do is message et dot set text. Yeah, so it will remove the existing message, understand? So guys, now we are successfully doing the message. So after this we have to retrieve the message, right on start, and inside it we can do one thing is that open any chat activity, because here we are using the Firebase recycler adapters. So simply copy these codes, control plus C, and then go back in this control plus V, we have this. So let me remove this codes, yeah, and instead of this chat profile item, make it message layout, understand? And then here you need to write is delete. So first of all, change this to root ref1, understand? All user member, make it control plus Z message member, copy this, control plus C, and then control plus V, then control plus V, then control plus V. You have to replace it everywhere. Message member, yes. And then after this you have to make this one message view holder, then control plus C, control plus V, control plus V, control plus V, then control plus V, and now we are almost done with it. But before this you have to write holder dot set message, then get application. Now we can do model dot get message, then model dot get message time date, get message get time, model dot get model dot get sender id, get type, and then model dot get sender uid, then model dot get receiver uid, sender uid, receiver uid. So guys, now we are done with this class. And yeah, one thing that we forget to do here is we have to implement yeah actually intent. In the fragment one we have to do intent, and so for this you have to open this fragment one and also this fragment one layout file. Yes, so make open fragment one and then click on this. It's a button for btn send message f1. So btn send message f1 uh, button, yeah, button btn send message, and then after this you have to give the reference. Yes, btn send message equals to get activity dot find view by id r dot id dot btn send message f1, and I think I have given the reference btn send message f1. What is the problem? It's a button, and I'm declaring inside a button. Oops, it's a bundle. So make it a button, and now it's correct. Yeah, it's correct. After this you can write btn send message dot set on click listener, and then here you have to pass this. Now we have this, so we can proceed with it. So simply write control plus C and then control plus V, change this to btn send message f1 and make this intent to intent int. In is enough, and then you have to go to chat activity. So now we are going in this chat activity, so you can run the app again and see is it working or not. Now we are implementing the intent, so we will successfully go to the chat activity when you will run the app. Understand?